What's up, Joey? Good to see you. Adam, welcome. All right, worked up a few new notes. Gonna show them to y'all tonight. We'll start with this bad boy. We've got a commemorative. It's gonna be £5. England, younger queen. I know, it's good to see you, Joey. It has been a while. But I got some shows scheduled, so bookmark them. I appreciate you joining tonight. It's good to see you. I've been working on some notes. Let's see, we got in a bunch of queens this week. I got in some Vietnam. Nice Vietnam lot here. This is kind of cool. You got 5 dong, and that one's going to be from 55. Vietnam. The reverse is kind of cool. American, let's see, Security Banknote Company. All right, so next up, we've got the baseball players, Little League team, I want to say, on this 2004 500 new Taiwan dollars, Little League team on here. All right, so next up, we've got a beautiful uncirculated Bahamas 2000 $2 has the seahorse there. That's a cool note. Thank you, B. B hooked us up for the show. Best drink in town for 60 cents. Heck of a deal. All right, so moving on. We got a France. This one's pretty cool. The 1968 5 francs. This guy's strangling like a dog or something. And very colorful note. Nice example of that note. I don't know what that is in the guy. All right. So next up, we're gonna do a lot of 2. So we've got a China 1940 10 won, and then Cambodia 1962 100 Reese 2-note lot. You've got China and Cambodia. All right. Let me know if y'all are looking for certain countries. Otherwise, here's a Serbia. This is going to be a World War II era note. The 1941 500 dinar, German occupation, Serbia. All right, next up, let's see, we're going to do a lot of 2. You've got Gandhi on this 2007, 1,000 rupees, and then Taiwan, 1969, $10, 2-note lot. You got satellites and old Derek, and then house back there for Taiwan. All right. So next up, another lot of 2. You've got Netherlands Indies. That's a Japanese occupation, 5 cent. And then you've got a decent looking 1,000 mark from 1922, Germany. 2-note lot, Japanese occupation, Netherlands Indies, and then Germany. All right, next up, we've got a nice looking 20 pesos. This says Mindanao, emergency issue, Philippines, 20 pesos, World War II, 1944 on that one. Next up, you got a lot of 2, Canada. It's going to be a $2 bill, 1954, and then a 73 $1, Canada, times 2. What's up, bro, Morris? Good to see you. All right, let's do a lot of tubes. All right, we're going to do Vietnam. You've got a 55, one dong, and then the 55, 5. A lot of 1955 Vietnam notes. All right. I'll sprinkle in the other Vietnams. So I have that whole series, I think. And then I'm pretty sure I got the whole series of this one. It's going to be a 1981 Real, old Qatar, 1 Real. Yeah, there's the 10. All right, so here's one. Let's do Bahamas. It's going to be 4 shillings. 1953 Bahamas, 4 shillings. You got a queen on here. Mm-hmm. So, next up, we are going to do a Nicaragua. It's going to be a 1951 10 Cordobas, Nicaragua. Okay, so next up, we're going to do a nice looking Ukrainian note here. This one's a beauty. It's 1994 10 smackaroonies. And it's a perfect example of that note. Okay, next up, we've got $500,000. This one's from Greece, 1944, World War II era. Cool looking Greek note, 500,000 drachma. All right, next up, West Germany. It's going to be a 1980, 5 marks. Next up, we've got the Queen here. It's going to be $2, Canada, 1986. Couple birds on there. Next up, you got the Shah on this 1938. 5 reals, Middle Eastern note. Netherlands. 1971, 25 gulden. Netherlands. Next up, we've got a lot of 2. You've got Vietnam, and the Laos is AU up there. 1970, 100 dong, and then you've got a 10 kip. Yeah. Well, communist banknote. Next up, let's see. Got a nice 50 won here, South Korea, 1969, 51. HSBC, 1975, $5. It's Hong Kong. HSBC, $5. Next up, got an uncirculated. DDR, 1975, 5 mark. Germany. We got Tanzania, 5,000 shillings. Let's see, that one's from 2020. It is uncirculated. Welcome, everybody. Let me know if you want to see a certain country. Here's Uganda, Idi Amin, dictator note. It's going to be 100 shillings. It's on Idi Amin on this 100 shillings, Uganda. Hey, here's a nice looking South Korea. It's a 1,000 won. That one's 1950. All right, so next up, we've got a Japan, 1944, 5 yen. Japan, 5 yen, 1944. We've got a sod on this uncirculated 2017, 2,000 pounds. Next up, you've got Israel on the 6850 smackaroonies. That's an obsolete note. Bank of Israel. It's AU, larger note, lots of color on that. 50 macaroons. Next up, we've got Uruguay. This one's 10 pesos. It's a very nice example of this note, which is from 1939, has a caravan there on the back. Multicolor front here. Okay. So next up, we're gonna do see here. Let's do a little lot here at. So you've got Trinidad and Tobago, a 77, $1, and then Belgium, a 43, 5 francs. Belgium and Trinidad and Tobago. Next up, we're gonna do a little linen. It's gonna be a 9,100 rubles. Russia, CCCP. Next up, you got Trinidad and Tobago, $5. That one's from 1977. Got Eritrea. It's uncirculated. The North Korea of Africa from 1997. Eritrea, 1 napka. All right, so next up, we've got the Queen. It's going to be 5 pounds, 2012 to 2014. England, 5 pounds. Arisha, you bet. Good to see you, Amy. I believe this one. We've got Arisha, 1997, one NAFTA hung. Cool note. Thank you, Amy. Enjoy, Arisha. Next up, we're going to do thank you. It's a cool note. Hey, and I have this stuff on the wall too, y'all. And I'll end up showing all of it, but if there's anything that stands out to you, I can, run it to you, show it to you. So here's China. That's a 99, 101. You got Mao on there. China. Appreciate you. Next up, we are going to do, let's see. Let's do a lot of 2 here. All right, so you've got Italy, a 91,000 lira, and then a 1914 20 mark. Germany. Italy and Germany. Okay, next up, we're going to do these Vietnams we got in. So we have this beautiful Tu Dong. It's from 1955. Nice looking example of this note. It's got a hut on an island or something there. All right. Next up, we're going to do we're going to do this little India. You've got the King George on that 1941 rupee. India. All right. Next up, got 2000 drachma. And this one's from 1944. Greece. Okay. Next up, got a uncirculated 100 reals. It's going to be Middle East, the Shah. Nice Ankh Shah. I have a few Shahs in stock right now. I bring those. All right. So next up, we've got 100,000. It should be dinars on our thing. I don't know why that was their pesos. It's throwing me off. All right, so you've got 100. It's 10,000. That whole thing's wrong. It has to be the wrong sleeve. All right, we're gonna set this aside and come back to that, y'all. Check this out. Let's run a beaver note. So this one's gonna be Belarus. It's pretty sweet. It's 3 rubles. It's got the beaver on it. 1992. Seems like most people need a little beaver one. All right. Next up, we've got a Yugoslavia 1929 100 dinar. Yugoslavia. Pork Chop Express. That is a strong name. I like that a lot. Super Mario, welcome. Madden, welcome. First purchase. Thank you, Pork Chop. Enjoy. It's a great note. You might like, I think I have a Serbia right now that looks similar to that too. I'll show you. Here's a 5 yen. This is going to be Japanese MPC. Let's see. In this one, it's from 1945. So you got 5 yen, Japanese MPC, 1945. And then here's a 10 cent to go with it. There's 2 Japanese MPCs. Next up, we've got a Netherlands. It's going to be a 68, 10 Gulden. Netherlands. B got bronze. All right, here's a little dictator note. It's 5 NAFTA. That one's Makuta. Makuta there. Is that not Mobutu? We got 93. 5-0. Might have been Mobutu. Cool. All right, so next up, we've got a Jordan 2013, 20 dinars. Hey, it's a 2002, matter of fact. Never saw that. All right, next up. See, we're going to do a nice looking 10 yen. 30s to 40s. It's a nice Japanese note. 10 yen. We got pork chops in on that one. Nice grab. Enjoy. Thank you, pork chop. All right, so next up, we have a forbidden fruit note. It's going to be a saladine on this uncirculated 25 pounds from the Middle East. We've got a 82, 25 pounds saladine. Next up, got a HSBC, 10 bucks, 1992. Hong Kong, nice example of that note. HSBC, 10 bucks. Okay, so next up, we're going to do a Malaya, 10 bucks, beautiful example of that banana note from World War II. Next up, we're going to do a Dominican 1981, 1 peso, Thomas De La Rue. That one's on. Next up, you've got Egypt. Hey, what's up? Welcome, Gary. Welcome, everybody who I didn't see come in. Thanks for stopping in. Let me know if you're looking for certain countries. Here's a AU 1945 pastries, Egypt. Or if you want to see anything rerun, you know, show them pretty quick. So I'm going to rerun them. Here's a 10-pack of the currency sleeves. And I do not have notes from Panama right now, Gary. This is a 10-pack of the 5x8s. Yeah, I actually don't think I've ever seen a note from Panama. Have you seen one? They probably made one at some point, but I'd like to see one. In coins. All right, so next up, we're gonna do a lot of two. It's gonna be, you got it, Laos and Burma. It's 42 to 44, 10 rupees. A few months. Nice, Amy. 10 kip. I knew I haven't really, I don't think I've ever seen one. I missed a lot of notes. I have to look at it, get my book out. I know they're tough to come by. And then the other one that's fun to look for is the Greenland stuff. Here's a 20 Gildan on Krakow and St. Martin. Uncirculated, got the Pelican on it. That one's from 2025, couple rays. Next up. Hey, look, we'll mix it up. All right. So we'll do this one. All right, check it out. So these were put in Happy Meals. 1990, 1988. Got one of 6 South American countries in it. A coin. And it's a Fiesta coin from McDonald's. Happy Meals, 1988. I always forget about those. All right. So next up, we're going to do a lot of 2 here. Let's see. We got 2 uncirculated notes. We're going to go Belarus and Iraq. You've got a 2001 20 rubles, 84, 1 dinar. Both nice looking notes there. Belarus and Iraq, 2-note lot. Next up, Loopy, unfortunately, no dice for you, sir. I do not have any super cool Columbias right now. But we always love having you stop in. But I know that's what you're looking for. Here's a 1950 51. Yeah, I'm not setting me up on alert back again. I've been setting up a new system. Here's what MPC, y'all. It's pretty shot out. But it's an MPC if you're into these. All right. Here's a 51 to 54, 5 cents. All right, next up, here's a note that looks pretty cool. It's got some conquistadors or something like this going along on this 66 5 bolivars, maybe a monk or something back there. And then some blue paper. Pretty note. Pretty note. All right, next up, we're going to do Malaya. Got an occupation. $5. This thing's on, and it's really nice. That's what I have in its sleeve. Great looking example of that Japanese occupation note. All right. Next up, we're going to do, we have one more of these seahorse notes. You've got a Bermuda, 1997, $2. Bermuda. Next up, got a Vietnam. It's 10 dong. Pretty reverse. Got a 10 pesos, Negros. 1945. Well, emergency issue note. Thanks, pork chop. Enjoy. Let's see. Next up, here's a central bank overstamp, well circulated victory note, Series 66 with the central bank overstamp on it. All right, we've got Libya. This is the 100 lira, 1943, Libya, Middle East. Cool note. All right, next up. This is a really nice example of this. 10-1, 1964. Has the turtle boat on it. Okay. Next up, we're going to do this beautiful Egypt. It's going to be a 1940 tin pastries, Egypt. Nice example of that note. Okay, next up, we got a 1909 10 rubles Russia. 1909 Russian 10 rubles, larger note. It's in a 5x8 there. And then we've got a 2024 uncirculated 10 zig note. It's gold back. I guess. I think they already have a new currency. That one's on 2024 10 zig note. Next up, we've got tell you what, we're going to do a combo. Here's three. You got the 5, the 1, and the 10 sen. Japan, MPC. Next up, got a Thailand 48 5 bot, Thomas De La Rue. That's a 48 5 bot Thailand. Next up, we're going to do a lot of two. We've got a Germany 1923 10 million mark, and then 100 rupees India. Germany and India. Pork chop express. Enjoy. Thank you. Next up, we've got Mobutu. That was Mobutu earlier. All right. So this is the 10,000 Zares. This is probably one of the better Zares. Most of them aren't really worth more than $3-4. That one does happen to be. It's pretty cool. You got the 10,000 Zares from 1989 with Mobutu on it. All right. So next up, I'm going to do a handful of notes here. You've got Yugoslavia, 100,000 dinara. You've got the 5,000 and the 10,000. It's four notes total from Peru. And then you've got Argentina with the overstamp. It's AU. 4-note lot. Argentina's kind of cool, huh? All right. So next up, we're going to do we'll do a 2-note lot. It gets to be a bit much for me. 86 to 88. Zambia, 50 kwacha. Oman, that's on 100 basa. Zambia and Oman need to fill Oman or Zambia. Amy, enjoy. Thank you. Next up, we're going to do, okay, let's do, I'm going to do 4 even though there's 7. So, Somaliland, let's see, the Venezuela's on. You got all, that one's more AU. Well, it's hard to call it with that color. That's how it is. So, you got Somaliland's pretty cool. And then a couple Venezuelas and a Peru. All right, next up, we're going to do it, China. This is a 1941 20 yuan Central Bank of China. Got a lot of 2 here. It's going to be 81 to 86 Hong Kong, 1 cent. Yeah, 1 cent note there. And then a 65 1 kyat Burma. Hong Kong and Burma. Next up, we've got Germany and China. We've got a 1919 50 mark and then a 1991 yuan with the Great Wall down there. China. 2 note lot, Germany and China. One's on, one's circulated. All right, next up, we're going to do Armenia. 5,000 dram. That one's from 2018. Armenia, 5,000 dram. Okay, next up, got a lot of 3. Got Laos. Got a little soldier on it. Egypt and then Kyrgyzstan. Odd mix here. Laos, little communist note, Kyrgyzstan, and then Egypt. On next up, let's see. We're gonna do another lot of 2. We're gonna do Germany, and then you got Tito on this 5,000 dinar Yugoslavia. Tito back here, and then a Germany 20,000 mark. All right. Next up, we've got a Egypt and then Colombia. You got 2022 10,000 pesos, and then you got 10 pastries. Egypt, Colombia, and Egypt. Okay, next up, we're gonna do a well, here's a specimen for Slovenia. That one's 1992 Smackaroonies. And it's a specimen, Slovenia. And then we've got Zaire and Saudi Arabia. 1979, 10 Zaires, larger note. And then Saudi Arabia, 1 real. No, not today. Now that you say that. Chad, I'm gonna have to look for that one after the show, though. Amy. I remember seeing Chad a whole lot. I've got Tanzania here. I have Yemen. Oh, there's one other random. Here's a Middle East 1988 10. Let me see this other. I have some other things. Hey, check this out. This ain't what I was looking for, but it looks like a cool little. Not tonight, Goose. Not tonight, unfortunately. I have some little 3 pesos. Probably not anything you need. That little common one. I did just find these, y'all. Let's see. Let's put together a nice little set of these. I have a few of them. We'll do this one. Looks pretty good. And then we have the one. Looking for a good looking one. A better looking one. We're gonna go with this one. Here's a handful of CCCP notes. They're kind of cool. I think I have the one up there. Down. There we go. And they all match. It's 1961. 3 Russian notes. They're tiny little notes. CCCP. They're kind of fun. Let me put these up. All right. So getting back to it, we got some more notes to look at. So we're gonna do this Germany and a China. Germany and China. Kind of stamp on there. Sammy's in on those. Oh, and check out the shop too, y'all. There's some stuff in there, even though I don't know if the feed's updating right now. First purchase. Thank you, Sammy. Enjoy. Next up, we've got a Kenya, 1989, 10 shillings. It's Unk. And there's a little Honduras note I like to make disappear. I saw it laying down there. Amy takes it. Enjoy, Amy. Thank you. Clean the desk up. Enjoy a new note. Let's see. Here's a nice looking Ghana 50 CDs, and I'll throw a Tesla Yugoslavia up here with it. That's a 93, 5,000 dinara. Tesla, and then uncirculated Ghana. Okay. Next up. All right. We're going to do a lot of 3. So you've got Paraguay. That's on. And then you've got a Belgium, 100 francs, and then 88, 500 dong, Vietnam. Set of 3, 1 uncirculated Paraguay, 1 Guarani. That's a Thomas De La Rue note. Belgium and Vietnam. Next up, we're going to do, let's see. How about we mix it up and do a €0 note? These are cool little collectibles. I like that it says it's worth nothing. It's a souvenir. They sell them like gift shops and stuff all over the European Union. And they have different famous places or faces on them. JFK, a Titanic one. There's one for a zoo, Guadalupe. All right, so next up, let's see. We are going to do. Let me show you all. Here's a Vietnam 1 pastry. 1945. It's Ankh, American Banknote Company. Okay. Let me organize some stuff here. And then we've got Poland. So this one's uncirculated. And it's from 1940. It's going to be 100 Zloty. Really pretty. 20 Zloty. 1940. It's a pretty note. Okay. So next up, we're going to do an interesting looking 2 pesos. It has all 9s on it. And it's on 1978. 2 pesos with all 9s. All right. Then you got Ghana. It's a 1982. 10 CDs. Ghana. Mhm. Okay. So next up, I'm mixing some of the top of the lineup. 1980 to 88, 5 pounds. You got the Queen, England, Duke of Wellington, commemorative. Then we've got China. It's a 1962. 2 Zhao. It's on China. 1962. 2 Zhao. Sammy, enjoy. Thank you. Here's a set of Serbia. Any note gals, I could look in my loose folder for you. I haven't got any in a minute. I don't know that I have any in today. I don't think so. But I'll double check for you, Sammy. Let me look at one thing. I'll still run some notes. Let's see. Next note we're going to do is, we'll make it one we haven't looked at. Here's a 1962 one gel. It's got the workers on it. It's Ankh. Yeah, I did get some stuff in over here. Flip through here really quick. Maybe something down here. See one down there. But I'll keep looking. I got all kind of cool stuff over here though. So check this out. Here's a couple nice MPCs. That's the 2 and the 10 francs. We got Pork Chop Express in on these. These are pretty nice paper. Thanks, Pork Chop. Enjoy. Nice grab. Next up, we're going to do a lot of 2. And we're going to do Thailand and Vietnam. So you've got 55 5 dong and then an 81 20 baht. So you've got King Llama and then this beautiful Vietnam. All right, Sammy takes it. Enjoy, Sammy. Thank you. Next up, let's see. We're going to do a nice looking little South Korea. So this is one won from 1962. It's on P30. Little League players. Taiwan, 2004. You're in the sports notes. There's a baseball one with the Little League baseball team. Uganda. It's going to be an 82, 20 shillings on Uganda. All right, next up. Really nice looking Italy. 1 lira, 1917. All right, next up, we've got the Shah on this 1969. 20 reals. It's Ankh. Middle Eastern note, the Shah. I got a lot too. It's going to be Che Guevara on this 1993 pesos, and then a Korea 2002 little monkey coin. Got a pin for something on there. You got She and then Korea. All right, next up, we've got a beautiful French note. It's going to be a 1968, 5 francs. I think it's pretty. We've got Qatar on this 1980. 5 reals, Qatar. They are. They make some beautiful notes. I think the Spanish notes are pretty too. They do some cool stuff on the Spanish notes too. Not quite as colorful as the French ones. All right, so next up, we're going to do China. It's going to be a 1940 10 won with the pagoda. It's American Banknote Company note. I'll do y'all some lots of notes too. Let's see. Lot of 3. Got Taiwan, Brazil, and Ecuador. 1983 pod super race. So there's a lot of 3 notes. And do a great job, John Ashfield. Not bad. All right, so next up, we're going to do another little lot. This one's Taiwan, and a little set of Transistria. It's uncirculated. There's 3 or 4 Transistria notes in there. The one's like a 2019 or 2007, but it's newer though. And there's some Transistrias that are like early 90s. Okay, next up, we're going to do beautiful banknote, Brazil. That one's an American Banknote Company, 50 macaroons, Brazil. Nice example of this note. Okay. Next up, we're going to do. We'll do a set of 3. Then I'm going to run back through these bad boys. Got Uruguay, 8,700 pesos, colorful little note. And then 2 Zhao, 1980 China. Thomas De La Rue, 100 pesos over here. Unk red. 3-note lot. 2 unk notes on it. So next up, we've got a specimen from Venezuela. It's a 1981 20 bolivars. Venezuelan specimen. And then next up, we've got a uncirculated 5 mark, 1944, Germany. On MPC. We've got Serbia. It's going to be a 1941 500 dinar German occupation of Serbia, World War II. A lot of 2. You've got India with Gandhi, the 1,000 rupees, and then a 69, 10 bucks, Taiwan. India and Taiwan. All right, next up, got a lot of 2. It's going to be 55 5 dong, and then there's the 1 dong. Vietnam. This goes with those other 2 from earlier. Hey, what's up, Deuces? Thanks for the raid. That is awesome. Appreciate you. Here, if y'all want, we can do a givey since Deuces came in with a little raid here. We're just hanging out looking at banknotes. I'm just now going back through the top of the lineup, y'all. And I'll make up a givey for a Fiesta coin. One sec. Okay. So we're gonna do a little giving. Hey, what's up, Ethanol? Good to see you. You know, just hanging out, having some fun, looking at some notes. Look, we're gonna do a givey for a Fiesta coin. It's from McDonald's. There's an uncirculated South American note in there. It's from 1988. Next up, good to see you, man. I'm glad to be on. Glad to be here. Here's a Nicaragua, 1951, 10 Cordobas. Nicaragua, 1951, 10 Cordobas. All right, next up, we've got a 500,000 drachma. That was going to be Greece, 1944, 500,000 smackaroonies, Greece. Sammy's in on Greece. It is pretty sweet, Kent. His eyes almost look like somebody colored them in with a pen. Enjoy, Sammy. Thank you. Next up, we've got a beautiful Ukrainian uncirculated note. It's going to be a 94, 10 smackaroonies, and it's meant prime example of this Ukrainian banknote. Y'all got a givey going for a Fiesta coin. Fiesta coin back there. Next up, let's do a South Korea. 69, 50 won. South Korea, fair start on that South Korean note. All right, next up, you got $2, has a queen on it. It's going to be Bermuda 97. Also has a seahorse on there. Younger queen on that 1997 Bermuda $2. All right, next up, we're going to do Idi Amin on this 100 shillings. Dictator note, 1973, 100 shillings. It is Ankh. You've got Idi Amin on that 100 shillings. Ah, Kemps, thank you. Heated up the show. I need to look up what's all that mean, what y'all are doing. We got soccer balls going down there. We've got a sod 2017, 2,000 pounds. Appreciate y'all. That one's Ankh. He's in exile over in Russia right now. Another famous face. All right, moving away from famous faces, we're gonna do a rhino note. It's Ankh 5,000 shillings from Tanzania. It's a beautiful purple rhino note, and it is Ankh. So next up, we're gonna do a lot of two Japanese notes. One's occupation of Burma. The other is 44 5 yen. So you've got a couple World War II notes. One's occupation of Burma. One's just a 5 yen. 2-note lot. Next up, let's see. We're going to do the queen on this 5 pounds. It's going to be 2012 to 14, 5 pounds. It's a commemorative. I can't remember the lady who's on the back of that one. Man, I don't count. I've got right now, I've got a bunch of Qatar full set in that's kind of different. I've got some old South Korea. Here's a Greece 44 2000 drachma. But I'll keep my eyes peeled for some. All right, who's gonna win? Joe Dirt, what's up, Joe Dirt? Hey, it may not be a meteorite, but I hope you enjoy it all the same. Hey, and if you want, I can open it and show you what's in it. You just let me know, Let me know if you dig it. All right, so we've got Iran. Open it. Let's do it. We'll do that next. 71 to 73, 100 reals. Oh, we're supposed to say that. That's the Shah. Yeah, let's see what we got here. So there's one of oh dang, that's cool. Here's the Fiesta coin. We're gonna open this bad boy. There's one of 6 countries they did. They even had like a a thing, a mat where you could plug the coins in, like collect them all. So this is Peru. Yeah, it's a nice shiny 87, 20 centavos. So Peru is one of the 6 countries that they put in these. And there's some in the shop if y'all want some. But yeah, enjoy that awesome giving, Joe Dirt. All right. So next up, y'all, we're gonna do a Japanese MPC. It's gonna be 5 yen. Hey, thanks for joining. Those things are different. They're cool. Little Fiesta coins. I have some more of those if anybody wants any. I bought like 500 of them one time or something like that. I got a whole box of those things. All right. So next up, we're gonna do Jordan. This is a 2002. I had the wrong date on it. 2002. 2 20 dinars. Cool old Jordan note. Next up, we've got a Dominican. It's Unk. That's 81 1 peso. Dominican Republic. Thomas De La Rue note. All right. So next up, we've got an HSBC 1992, $10. HSBC, nice example. We've got $10. Nice AU banana note. That's going to be $10 Malaya. Japanese occupation. Malaya. Here's the king to go with it. India. This thing looks pretty cool. It's going to be Vietnam. It's 10 dong. Some fish on the front of it. 1955. It's got a beautiful landscape with water there. Lake or something. Dragon. All right, next up. We're going to do a 20 gilden. That one's got the rays on it. It's going to be Crockout and St. Martin. Pelican as well. On. Next up, got a pack of baseball card holders. It's a pack of 10. And then also a pack of 10 US size rigid note sleeve. So 10 banknote sleeves, 10 card sleeves. I'll put like MPCs and stuff in those card ones. All right, next up, we have a 2.5 drachma. This one's from Greece, 1922. They just cut a 5 into half and called it 2.5. How about that? All right, next up, we're going to do a Saladin on this uncirculated 25 pounds, 1982. Got a Middle Eastern note. Got 20 pesos. It's going to be Mindanao, 1944, Philippines emergency issue, World War II. Mindanao. Got a couple Canadian notes here. It's going to be a $2, 1954, and then a 73, $1. 73, $1, and a well-traveled $2. Bet the Queen. All right, next up, we do a lot of two. You've got a Netherlands Indies Japanese occupation note, and then 1,000 mark Germany, 1922. Decent looking example on the 1,000 mark, and then you've got the 5 cents. All right, next up, a lot of two. You've got 10 gulden, Netherlands, and then you've got Iraq, 1984, 1 dinar. That one's on You got Iraq and the Netherlands. A lot of two. Next up, got Israel and AU. 1968 50 smackaroonies. That one is Bank of Israel. It's obsolete. Beautiful note. Larger note. Egypt, 1940. 10 pastries. Egypt, 1940. Great looking note. Hey, check this out. Here's Belgium times 2. You've got 43 5 francs here, and then 100 francs. That 43 looks better than the other one. The other one's 80s probably. All right. So next up, we've got a 10 rubles. Y'all, I'm probably gonna do a couple dozen more here. Let me know if you want to see certain countries or anything up on the wall there. I got a couple coins too. I can show y'all in here. All right. Next up, we're gonna do a lot of two. You got Ghana and Paraguay. These are both Unk 1980 50 CDs. You got Thomas De La Rue, one Guarani. Cyprus. I don't have Cyprus today. I don't believe. Well, I could check my coins for you. All right. I have these. That's the 10 pack of the US and the banknote card or the game card holders. And then I also have 8x5s that open up or that are top load. Enjoy, Amy. Thank you. Let me see if I happen to have the Cypress stuff. Put on here. Got rock on. That's the rock, yeah. No Cypress. No Cypress. Okay. And I have some let's see. Here's 2 packs of the sleeves. And this is one of each different one. So that's the top load. That's the top load regular one. And these are the envelope ones. So we got the 2 different ones here, 2 packs of sleeves, the rigid, and then the envelope sleeve. Amy, enjoy. Thank you. Okay, next up, we've got Libya. It's going to be a 1943 100 lira. Appreciate you, Amy. I'll have to find some Cypress stuff. We get some Cypress stuff in here and there. I missed out on Ireland the other day. I was trying to get us some Irish stuff. I have Lay Alf in here too. This one's a little different. Let's see. We'll do these 2 together. Even though I have another Trinidad and Tobago somewhere. All right. So here is a 77, $5. And you got Lay Alf 57, 10 kip. Okay. So next up, we're going to do a South Korea 10 won note. South Korea 10 won, 1964. All right. So then we've got a Vietnam. It's going to be a two dong. Beautiful note. Look how it's spelled out down there on the bottom. I don't remember it being like that on the other series or notes from that series we looked at tonight. Next up, got a beautiful looking 1950,000 won. I'll enjoy that. Mm-hmm. Got Malaya. It's a mint 42, $5 Malaya. Here, let me grab us a baby. Got some other ingredients over here too. Uncirculated acacia. So this one's the 10 ASPAR. Got a QR code and then a some sort of beast on there. Okay, we got a lot of two. Here's a French note, and then you got a Lebanon note. So 1997, 20 francs, and then you've got a 1,000 smackaroonies, Lebanon, France, and Lebanon. Next up, I'll run these two. Let's see, what is this thing? Got 1 cent. That must be another one. Indie, Japanese occupation. Cent, and then you got a Germany 1914 20 mark. A little Japanese occupation, 1 cent, and then a Germany. And then let's see, there's some random stuff here. Why don't we look through it together? That's what we'll do. All right, let's see what we got here. So here is two World War II era. 2 marks. That's 1937, Germany. Times two, 2 marks. 4 marks total, Germany. I have this pile of notes sitting here that I hadn't worked through. I figure we can take a look at them together. See, what do we got here? Got I'm gonna say that's a 30s, 30s to 40s. Japanese 10 yen, Laos, and then Singapore. You got the bird on there. That one's pretty cool. Hey, look at that. Somebody signed that one, 1951. Sendai, Japan. Enjoy, Amy. Have fun with that. Thank you. Okay, next up. Let's see. Here's a pretty good looking Japanese note. That's going to be a 1940s era. 10 yen, Japan. Sammy takes it. Enjoy, Sammy. Thank you. So next up, let's see what else is in this little pile. There's an old 20 mark. And then here's the 10 mark that goes with it. Those are going to be Germany. That goes with that 2 mark. We just looked at. Got 2 German notes from the 20s to late 30s. They used those. Okay. So next up, let's see what else is in here. Decent looking example of this Japanese, I'm gonna say 40 to 44 in sen, 50 sen, something to that effect. There's a 5 pesetas. It's pretty shot out, but well, circulated Spanish note, Japanese note covers that. This little guy is pretty cool. Check him out. Little Japanese note, World War II era. There's a little amazing beat to go with it. Sammy takes it. Enjoy, Sammy. We've got a side-eye guy here on this 1923 100,000 mark. Larger note from Germany. Thank you, Sammy. Little 1,000 mark Germany again. And I have a 100 mark I can put with it. There's a lot of 2. All right, so here's an MPC and then a Vietnamese note. There's 3. There's a German note to go with it. And a little Vietnam note. Let's see, y'all. Last call. And here, we'll do a set of these British notes for our last lot. Got a couple of MPCs here, y'all. It's a 48 and a 62 1 pound. They're both on British MPCs. British pounds. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. I'll be back on Tuesday. Get some new notes in by then too. So bookmark the show. Y'all have a great night and a great week. Love y'all. See you next time.